Okay, this is great. A recent article in the New York Times has couples, roommates, and friends evaluating their relationships closely today. The question at hand, should you talk while watching television?
Oh boy.
No.
Uh-oh.
So one woman says her husband likes to make comments during the new episodes of Game of Thrones. No. But she gets frustrated because she already has a hard time understanding the dialect and accents used in the series. I totally agree. You got to pay attention. The article has been heavily debated. Some people say any noise would ruin their ability to fully absorb every moment. Others say that they need to occasionally ask questions just to make sense of what's going on. Many said that they should be able to talk freely because that's the fun part of watching with other people. Okay, so with Game of Thrones, no. Because there's so much happening so fast, like you talk about it after the episode.
Right.
Because if you talk during, you're gonna miss something.
Yeah, I think it very much depends on what you're watching.
Definitely.
But
yes.
The most frustrating thing for me, Topher, I don't know if he just can't hear, but like we'll be watching something funny and he'll be like, and I'll laugh and he'll be like, what'd they say? I'm like, I'm not repeating it. Or he'll get lost. And there are so many times when we're watching shows and he'll be like, wait, what? And I'll have to pause it, turn to him,
and
explain what's happening, and then I'll be like, "Are you okay? Got it?" Then just like,
well,
press
that's okay.
play again.
Yeah, if you're watching something, but if you're watching live television, there's no way.
Yeah, no.
So I told you about my husband's new habit of eating.
No. That's way worse than talking.
Okay, so he's trying to eat healthy. He's doing a great job, but his special treat at the end of the night is Honey Nut Cheerios, dry, without any milk in it. So do you know how loud chomping on Honey Nut Cheerios sounds?
No.
It's so loud. The one night I had Evelyn on one side and Paul on the other, and they were both eating. I was just like, I give up. I can't hear a thing.
Oh, I've sent people into the dining room. But Topher, now he knows. So he like will slow chew so that he doesn't make
even worse. I think.
But then I like can appreciate the effort. So I'm like, fine, you can stay sitting next to me, I guess. But yeah, there are so many times where I'm like, shh. And I feel like I'm probably the meanest person ever to watch TV with, because I'm like in it. I get so
it depends on what I'm watching. But Game of Thrones, that is for sure. You gotta pay attention.
Especially it's live. It's like what's happening there's always intense things happening.
Yes.
Right. I don't know. I don't watch Game of Thrones.
All lights are out.
Don't they have accents? Do they have accents?
Yes.
They have accents.
And you have to play with the audio. Some parts are really loud, and some parts they're like talking. Yes. You're like, what are you saying?
Do you hold the remote control like
absolutely
so that you can turn it up and turn it down when you need to?
Absolutely, I have to, because there's parts where I just can't hear.
Right. And then there's parts where there's like really loud music, and we watch TV when the kids are asleep, and you're like, no.
I know. My husband's like, gosh, turn it down. I was like,
oh no, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that can go wrong when watching TV. All right, well, this is pretty interesting. George Clooney is putting paparazzi on alert. His kids are off limits. The actor released a statement criticizing a French magazine for publishing grainy photos of he and Amal Clooney carrying their 7-week-old twins. Clooney said in a statement that photographers scaled his fence, climbed a tree, and illegally took pictures of his children inside his home. Clooney went on to say the photographers, the agency, and the magazine will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. The couple welcomed twins Ella and Alexander on June 7th. Isn't that
that's definitely a line. That's definitely a line. You know, and I understand that they're celebrities and the paparazzi wants to get that photo. But really, to scale a fence like that,
way too far.
No, not in their own home. No, you got to, you draw the line somewhere.
Yeah,
they absolutely should be prosecuted, full extent of the law.
That's not great.
Okay, next up, American Ninja Warrior is back on NBC tonight with a familiar face. Two-time Olympic medalist Jonathan Horton takes on the qualifying course tonight. The gymnast missed most of the Rio Olympics due to a shoulder injury, but tonight he shows he is back stronger than ever.
This is Horton's third season competing, but he's never qualified for the national finals. Narrowly missed out 2 years ago.
And of course, Horton is only 5'1", so some of the obstacles are going to be more of a challenge.
He's a bit hung up on the rope, but finally gets through. Now steps up to take on the TikTok. And with his gymnastics background, should be able to generate some good swing here. Last year, was hoping to make it to Rio for his third Olympics, but instead, while training alone, damaged that shoulder, ended his Olympic hopes. But he says, at 31 years of age, he feels as strong as he's ever been.
All right, here's the spinning bridge. He's going to need to take big strides.
Ooh, look at that float through the spinning bridge. Very light on his feet. An obstacle where the Olympic gymnast should excel, the skyhooks.
He's comfortable with the rings. He's comfortable moving with the rings.
Horton actually won an NCAA championship on the rings while at the University of Oklahoma. Boom.
Yeah.
Flying through the skyhooks.
I love the soft landing there by Horton. Doesn't take a lot of swing, doesn't need to. He's a gymnast.
Boom.
Once a gymnast, always a gymnast. He is Horton strong.
Great power out of Horton. He's now staring down the pipe fitter.